What is going on, guys? It is the Tiny Meat Gang. I'm Cody,
And I'm Noel.
and today we have a special guest.
Kenneth and James from the Wholelottalies podcast.
So, Kenneth and James, how's life?
Amazing. We're at the top of our game right now,
I'm doing pretty well. We
Av-
get it.
averaging 1 million plays per episode.
Nothing too much.
Just some light.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, welcome back
Welcome
to
back.
the Whole Lot of Lies podcast. I'm James.
And I'm Kenneth, aka the SD card. Welcome to episode 3.
My name is Long Dong Luffy.
Long Dong Luffy. Welcome, Long Dong Luffy. So, how you doing on this amazing Thursday afternoon?
I took a massive shit before I got here, and I have a headache.
Nice. High spirits. We love to see it.
Yep.
So, what's on your mind, Long Dong Luffy?
Well, nothing much really. School starts in a couple of weeks. I'm trying to get my picture in my senior, what's it called? The senior picture.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be just like the circle with the like half circle, the anonymous thing.
Yeah.
And I just want it to be my quote.
I want my picture to be Facebook no profile picture.
Yeah, the Facebook no problem.
That's it.
Or if I do take a picture, I just want it to be the back of my head.
Yeah. Or I don't want to wear any clothes.
Yeah.
I just want to, or it's just like my butt. That's it.
So, we didn't really come up with anything today.
We don't have to because we're so authentic.
Yeah.
But let's talk about one thing we hate and love the most. Twitter.
Yeah, I hate women now.
Yeah. Why do you hate women?
Man, that whole double standard bull, can't deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that story I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fill in the audience.
So imagine this: you're in a 3-year relationship with your girlfriend and your daughter, and on your third, and it's your girlfriend's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
But you're feeling a little hesitant about the kid because you're realizing there's less and less features that resemble you
Mm-hmm.
as she grows up. So you do what any responsible adult would do and get a DNA test. It turns out the kid of 3 years isn't yours.
Oh no.
Oh no. Now you do something slightly immature, and on your girlfriend's birthday, instead of getting her something expensive or something like that to show how much you love her, you give her the DNA test. And you say something like, I know it wasn't mine, baby.
Yep.
I want to go do a DNA test. And she's all like, baby, what about our daughter? It's my daughter loves you. Our daughter loves you. I didn't cheat. Baby, I know you cheated. Baby, I didn't cheat. I thought this was gonna be 2 plane tickets to buy round week, round trip. I can't believe you're doing this to me. I'm sorry, but it's the way life goes. It is what it is. Baby, no. Shut up, bitch. You got you and your fuck ass little kid got a month to get out of my house. A month.
Month.
MOFES. Month. Didn't even spell that right.
No.
Anyways. So your wife, I guess your daughter and your girlfriend are what? Like, I guess your girlfriend cheated on you.
Mm-hmm.
But she claims she didn't. And the daughter that you've been cherishing and spending your time, energy, and money on isn't even yours. What would you do, Kenneth?
Well, in the heat of the moment, I don't know what I do. But thinking about it, I'd keep the daughter. I think so. Even though it's not mine, it's been there since birth and has grown up with me. So kicking it out, I don't want to do that. Ruin her. But then it's not your DNA. Nothing about it is your DNA, which is the sad part.
Unless you were there and you legally signed those documents,
Yeah.
you have the right to leave.
Yeah. But I'd keep her because I'll just find another one, have another daughter. It's like having an adopted daughter, kind of.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird because it's like people are saying that he was wrong for kicking them out because of the daughter. The daughter's just collateral.
It just depends on your morals as a person.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He can do whatever he wants. It's not his kid at all. Nothing about it is his kid. So.
Yeah, he has. I mean, it'd be crazy to say he had no emotional attachment.
Yeah.
Obviously, he did. But I don't care how much of a bad you are. You tell me that was my kid for, like, come on.
Yeah.
Lying for 3 years?
Yeah.
Bro, I would have let it slip by, like, 1.5 or something. I don't know.
That's so crazy. How do you have a kid that's not your fiance, husband, or boyfriend and lie to them about it
for
the longest?
Talk about, but she loves you. But I love you. Shut up. Fuck you and them kids.
And wish we had more backstory, like when they had the kid or like what was going on.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird.
At that point, like, the context, it seems like the guy is right. And I still feel like he's right, even if we did get more context.
Yeah.
But people were like, they were forcing it with the with her saying she didn't cheat. They were like saying, what if she went to a sperm donor?
Oh
bro,
God.
if you went to a sperm donor, why would you hide it?
Right? Yeah.
Just say it.
Yeah.
Like, he obviously took care of the kid for 3 years, so he'd take care of the kid.
I feel like a lot of women are really delusional and they just jump to unnecessary conclusions to defend someone who's like all the way in the wrong.
Thing is, this is one of the rare occasions where you can't flip the script.
Yeah, you can.
Because it's not like a guy is gonna go get pregnant.
Yeah.
And then you can't flip the script on that.
Yeah, I feel like if roles were switched, then what? You can't switch these roles. That's literally impossible.
You can't switch the roles.
A guy cannot have a baby and lie to you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But yeah, a lot of women need to stop defending women who are literally wrong. No matter, it's really just because they're women. That's it. That's why they're defending them.
This wasn't anecdotal. Like, he wasn't saying, I think you're cheating on me.
Yeah.
I thought you cheated on me. Maybe the kid is mine.
Yeah.
Bro had solid medical evidence supporting it. But I don't know. I don't really want to dwell on this topic too much.
Yeah.
It's kind of lame.
It is. So we've talked about the Elon Musk neurochip before. We didn't know much about it, but now I don't know. I still don't know much about it, but I do know a good amount. So the chip, I think, is able to enhance your like information taking and memory storage.
That sounds like you could have a seizure.
I don't know.
Like, if you couldn't handle it?
The way they put it in, he described it as ice fishing. So you just like cut a hole in the ground, which is your skull, and then you just put the chip in that place.
The thing is, like, I don't see any way this could be under like 25 grand.
Oh,
for
what?
surgery,
No. I don't know how much it's gonna be, but yeah, for sure,
dude. Because like,
be expensive.
That's your skull, and then your brain. Don't you need like a neurosurgeon for that?
Yeah, it's because human life.
It's human life that makes it so difficult. Yeah,
but it's definitely just gonna be for the rich. But I thought about it. Well, actually, let me keep explaining. So the chip, apparently, you can communicate through the chip with other people who have it, and you can. It's at that point where you can literally just sit in a room and it's dead silent. Everyone's talking to each other. I don't know. When I heard that, I'm like, that sounds scary.
No, come on. That kind of sounds cool though.
Nah, cause like you're not communicating authentically anymore. It's I wouldn't say it's fake, but there's something beautiful about talking.
Yeah, I feel like if there's two possible ways it could go with that, like either if I want to have a more private conversation with you,
yeah,
I could talk to you like that. But otherwise,
that's true.
I'm gonna talk regularly. I feel like if people don't like totally engulf their whole thing into having a chip in their brain or whatever.
Yeah. Because the future sounds, what's the word? Sad and lonely. It sounds quiet, sad, and lonely. If this is like the direction we're heading in, it sounds very, very sad and lonely.
Bro, Chris is FaceTiming us right now. And every time we don't answer, Chris, he gets so sad. He's the only one active on FaceTime right now.
That's true.
That is
so I see how I'm the only one without a life.
He doesn't know we're recording the podcast right now.
Yeah, we can tell him that later.
Yeah.
Everyone else just doesn't respond. Taj is MIA. Stephanie sucks at responding, and David just watches anime all day.
Oh yeah, we can't
slander David anymore.
We can't make fun of David.
Yeah,
it's gonna have to be Stephanie's turn.
Yeah,
because like our hierarchy is me, Kenneth, everyone else, Stephanie, and David.
Yep.
Stephanie purely just because she's a woman. We don't hate women, but you know.
Yeah, but back to the neural chip. He said something. Elon said something about this chip will put a lot of people ahead of everyone else, which is kind of weird. It's scary because Elon always talks about how technology is either going to run us in the future or we're gonna like combine as one in the future. Mm-hmm. And I hope it's the second one.
Yeah.
Because imagine getting run by your own computer.
Don't need on that like Black Mirror type.
Exactly. Oh, speaking of Black Mirror, I heard the creator has to delay season 6 because it'll scare the public too much of what's in it. Which means
I don't even want to watch Black Mirror anymore.
Yeah, there's like a lot of things in season 6 that happen, which is kind of scary.
I want to watch it with you guys until we can all get our brains messed up.
Oh, I don't know why. If you can watch Black Mirror if you can watch a whole season
in one day,
I can't be friends with you. Your brain is obviously not stable. Well, no. Yeah, your brain is not stable.
Yeah, or you just don't understand the actual concept of Black Mirror.
I don't know, because a lot of people can just like sit there and watch it. Are they not thinking about what's going on right now?
Because Black Mirror, it's scary, but what's scarier is how you imagine it. Like if it was applied to real life.
Because the thing is, Black Mirror isn't exaggerated at all.
Like these are things that could definitely happen.
Funny, because one of the things that premiered in a Black Mirror episode like 3 years ago had flip phones, like flip touch phones, which is, I'm like, no way they guessed that. And then today we have touchscreen phones that can flip.
Yeah, like, Samsung has one. Yeah. The like vertical ones now.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, that's kind of creepy. But the only thing, see, I'm iffy on this. That one episode of the two friends having sex with each other in VR.
Yeah, that was weird. And they were silent.
Yeah. Yeah. If that happens, yeah, it's over for us.
Imagine like they had one really good experience.
Yeah.
And then they just replay that every time they want to have sex.
And the thing is about Black Mirror, the endings are never ever what you think.
The best ones were there were like two good ones.
That ending was technically good to them.
Yeah.
Not to us.
Not to us.
They got to him and his wife made an agreement about once a year I can go out and do whatever I want with the men, and you can have sex with your friend in VR. And I'm like, okay, that's a strange agreement.
I can't do that. Yeah. It's like very tough.
I don't know. That's gay. To me, that was just gay.
But okay, so the neural what's it called? The neural chip?
Yeah, neural chip.
How does it like? I feel like it would be unfair, but
it does sound unfair.
Because if it's not mass produced and everybody can't afford it, it's like the Kardashians give their kids the chip. It works super well. They don't ever have to think about anything because they have a computer in their brain, literally.
Yeah. I feel like there's definitely going to be laws placed on people who have the chip. It's like, I don't know if you can deactivate it, but if you can, you have to deactivate it, I don't know, during a test or something. I don't know. Because that's literally unfair. Like, that means that gives the rich a higher pedestal.
Yeah.
And big pedestal.
It literally stretches like, it'd be like the 1 or 10%.
Yeah.
Versus the other 90.
Yeah.
And the gap would be like exponentially huge, even bigger than now.
Yeah. It literally makes society unfair.
Yeah. Because let's take wealth, for example.
Yeah.
We live averagely, right?
Mm-hmm.
Average, above average, whatever you want to say. Our houses, people have that on their wrist.
Yeah. Yeah.
People have the prices of our house on their wrist. Who's that one rapper who literally got, I think it was like Quavo or something.
I think it was Offset.
Yeah. Literally has a $300,000 house.
Mini
on
house.
His,
like, what?
Open doors and everything on his chain. I'm like, wow. And he's not even considered like top 10, really.
Yeah. It's really all about marketing and what you do with the money you make from rap.
Yeah, I was learning about like passive income and stuff. I'm probably just gonna do all of that.
Yep.
Make money the laziest way possible. And dividends, that too.
It's not easy. Well, it's not easy, but it's not hard. But it takes time.
Yeah, literally just be able to understand money.
Yeah, passive income is not quick money at all. It's long term, automatic money.
I mean, the fact that you're making money without even having to do anything is good enough.
It's always good. Everyone needs a source of passive income.
Yeah, I mean, like let's say you're making $700 a month passive income. You never touch it.
Yeah.
You take it out one day, like maybe in like 20, 25 years. You realize you got, I don't know, like $300K in the hoe.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, if you're already living pretty lavishly, because you're set.
That's a free. I don't even know what you
Thing
do with
is,
that.
$300K. Let's say you live. Let's say you make $100K salary, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you use all that $100K within that 1 year. Let's say you're not doing like. No, let's say you're doing all your investing, you're saving money, like you're really good at your money, right?
Yep.
And then let's say you retire, and you're still used to living on that 100K. What 300K is only gonna last you 3 years, right?
That really depends on who you are, but yeah.
Yeah, let's say like you're like you can't spend more, you can't spend less than 100K a year.
Oh yeah, just literally 3 years.
3 years, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like $1 million lasts you 10 years. 2 million, 20 years. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
and it's not like accidents don't happen where you get set back.
Yeah.
Or something, you know. It's
that's
crazy.
That's the thing about retirement. A lot of people want to retire early, but
it's hard.
You can't retire early unless you just have money always coming in.
It's even hard to like retire at 50 now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really see a need to retire, for me at least. Like, as long as I'm doing something.
Yeah, I don't want to go brain dead or something.
Yeah,
I don't want to freaking be retarded.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with being retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris got off work and now he's bored.
But yeah, I don't know how the chip is gonna work. I don't know what Elon's goal is.
Did he set like a price range or anything?
It's really not even up for too much discussion. Like, there's not that much detail about it. Only thing he really said publicly was you can play music and share music through it.
Okay. First, if you could like block people from sending things to you.
Oh yeah.
Man, when I'm bumping like Love Sosa in class, bro, like that would be.
The thing is, like, I don't know. I just feel like there's gonna be a lot of problems with it.
Yeah.
There's gonna be someone who says it was like a random seizure or like.
No, there's definitely gonna be somebody with a seizure.
It's such a weird. I don't know. Does 2020 feel like the right time to like start implementing technology into our bodies?
No,
like,
I mean the closest thing we have to body like modding or something is See, I can't say body like modifications because body modifications include plastic surgery, piercing, stuff like that. But I'm talking about the thing they put in your hand.
Oh yeah.
To scan like cards and stuff.
Yeah.
That's so niche. You have to make it widespread.
The thing is, it's not. It doesn't connect to your body, but that chip, I don't know. I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know how that chip is gonna connect to the nerves in your brain and make you smarter or whatever. It sounds scary.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, there's similar technologies. Like, there's a guy who they made an arm for that he can control it.
Yeah.
Like neuropathically.
Yeah, but that's different because your brain does all the work in your body. Every last thing that happens in your body is really because of your brain. But then think about information storing, and music is one thing that was weird. Like, how do you? I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid.
It's probably like a cloud thing.
I don't know. Like, imagine music just playing in your head.
Oh yeah. Oh, it'd be like talking to yourself.
Yeah. I don't know how it's gonna work.
What if you had bass?
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then you have one of those like guys who are like super into bass and just messes up his brain because it's vibrating so fast.
I don't even know if it vibrates. Like, it shouldn't. I don't think it's supposed to move at all.
Yeah.
If you have music playing and it's like kind of boom, you're dead.
Would it be?
You're getting brain damage.
The quality of music, it'd go down.
Yeah.
You can't have bass. The whole point of like bumping to music is listening to those vibrations and stuff. What about people who are like? I think it'd help people who are like blind and deaf and stuff.
Yeah, definitely people who are blind and deaf.
It'd be. I don't know how to make it like. Would it? I feel like it benefits people who are like
disabled
more than it helps people who aren't.
Yeah. But then it makes me think of the future. I don't know. The future could be anything. I don't know if the world's gonna end. I don't know if our phones are gonna take over our lives. But the future definitely doesn't sound. I don't know. Well, there's always room for change, but humans don't like change, and
the ones that do are always cast down.
Yeah, and change is. I think he said. Well, he did say something about Teslas or like electric cars taking over.
No, electric cars are definitely taking over in the next 10 years.
Electric cars need to be a must, and every car manufacturer needs to be thinking of how to make it, because gasoline powered cars, it's just not okay, especially for an environment.
But is it how do you generate electricity?
I forgot.
So I heard most of it was from like coal right now.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the reason why electric cars are way better than gas is because with gas, every car is emitting something.
Yeah.
And that's horrible. Yeah. But with electric, there's a factory that emits that to power those electric cars. It just turns that 100% into 10%.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Plus, it's not like, renewable energy is all for electricity.
Yeah.
The sun, solar panels are expensive though.
Yeah.
What if they added solar panels to Teslas? A self-perpetuating car. I think
that's probably going to be a thing soon. But I do know he's working on solar panel like roof. Like
no, they already have some.
I know, but like ceilings, like in the house and the roof.
Oh.
It's something that can control temperature in your house.
Probably like lights.
Yeah, a lot of things. It's just basically like a better roof.
Like a Tesla house.
Yeah, basically.
That sounds cool.
It is cool because
I feel like if I were to have like a quote unquote Tesla house, my house would have to be modern.
Yeah.
And I feel like it would also have to have Apple with it. Like Apple products, Tesla products.
Because the thing is, he said a lot of people waste a lot of energy in their house because they just leave their ACs running. But like what this roof would do is like you could program it. Well, not program it. You could like you can control it when you're not home. So like when you're about to come home, the roof turns on the air conditioning and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool, and it looks cool. It looks like a normal roof until you get closer. Then you start seeing stuff. So it's pretty nice. But right now, solar power for houses is very inefficient. Because the thing is, you're paying, like, say you pay 17,000 for some panels, and literally you wouldn't pay off those panels until like 50 years. If anything, you're making less energy you would with the panels than without them.
I mean, yeah, it's somewhat efficient, but
it's not everyone should have solar panels.
Yeah,
that's the thing. It's not.
Plus, they're expensive.
Yeah,
super expensive.
Yeah, that's the problem with them, because you're just losing money. Really.
Yeah, you're losing money.
And you're not making any more energy than anyone else is. So
now, if it's like every time you weren't using energy, it was saving up that said energy and putting it somewhere, and then you could turn it on.
Yeah.
Or something like a generator.
Yeah.
No, that would be like. I don't really know. It doesn't. There's too many things that you have to consider.
Yeah. There's actually a lot that I learned just really from podcasts and researching stuff, like the third dimension. People are like, oh, when are there going to be flying cars? And every smart engineers or scientists I hear talk about flying cars, they're like, flying cars is literally the worst invention that could ever be made.
I don't see the practical use of flying cars.
Because they're like, it would be super loud, to be like way more accidents. What else?
People can barely drive on roads. Now you want to fly?
Yeah. Also, and like, I don't know, just a lot of bad things that come with it. And literally, they're like, we already have flying cars, and they're like, highways. Highways are literally flying cars, and tunnels. Well, if you start stacking tunnels, I don't know. I feel like that's literally the smartest way of transportation. Tunnels and highways are just perfect.
Now, if you had something like subterranean highways, like tunnels, but more interwoven, more interconnected, that would be so efficient. It would be really costly.
It would be costly, but more cost efficient than.
Yeah, after a while, it would get more cost efficient because people have places to go. You don't have to go into traffic jams anymore. Maybe I hate the sun and I want to stay underground for a while.
Yeah,
I just take the exit to hell, and there I am.
Yeah,
at the casino.
But all this technology, just literally the car everyone needs is a Tesla. It's not even like a clout car. It's literally, it's definitely gonna, in the next 10-20 years, it's gonna be society's norm for a car, a Tesla, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Because right now it's not even it's not cheap, but it's literally not expensive. Not anyone.
Yeah.
But if you're living on a good wage, like $75K a year or $65K a year and up, you can afford a Tesla.
There's a Tesla just for what? Cheapest $30,000?
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
And with the features,
autopilot,
auto updating. It's basically a phone that drives.
Yeah. It's just
I don't see why anybody should hate on having a Tesla.
It's crazy because I remember an autopilot car that came out. It was I don't know if it was the first. I don't know, but it was the first thing I've seen. But the thing is, it was ugly, obviously.
Yeah, it has a bunch of sensors on it, right?
And it had a giant. It looked like a police siren on the top of the car, and I'm like, that's cool, but it's ugly.
Yeah.
But what Elon did was make it very stylish. It looks like a nice car, and it drives itself, and it's everything about it's good, from the traction control to.
It's one of the safest cars in the world.
Yeah, it's just.
We're not sponsored, by the way.
Of course, we're not sponsored.
Elon sponsors.
Do people even get sponsored by Tesla?
No, I don't think so.
Probably a lot of Chinese shows and movies get sponsored by car brands. I see.
Well, none. They're manufacturing.
Yeah, they're manufactured there. So, but none. I've never seen one in America that's sponsored.
I was looking up stocks, right?
Uh-huh.
And Tesla is worth what, $2 billion?
No,
they have to be worth more than that. But their stock is $15,000 a stock.
Oh my God!
This is so expensive. And I forgot it was. I was reading about it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
How stocks aren't directly proportionate to the worth of the company.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, Apple worth 1.2 trillion,
mm-hmm.
which is crazy. But their stock is only like $300.
That is weird.
Yeah, it's like thinking about Apple. it's crazy how they're worth so much. And America is the only country that uses
iPhones. Really, main users of iPhones.
Well, yeah, I mean other countries use it too, but when you have,
it's also like one of the only phones that's manufactured in America.
I mean they have parts from like China and stuff. Yeah. It's not like they're.
But it was first made in America.
Yeah. I mean, the same with Apple. I think everybody should have some sort of Apple device for connectivity.
Yeah, I said that in the past.
No, you didn't. It was me.
I did.
No, I don't remember. No, I don't remember.
I remember.
I remember. Yeah, you did.
But I don't know, cause like Apple's huge. Who doesn't? Well, that's a pretty dumb statement. But I think 3 out of 5 people have an iPhone, and that's a big number.
Yeah, go to your average high school, and I guarantee you 90% of them have Apple.
Yeah, so
80 to 90%.
Because phones are preference, but iPhone is definitely at the top of the spectrum and does a lot of things really good, but they also lack in a lot of things.
Yeah,
I think I'll say they're best in the phone market. In the phone market, they're one of the best, but in everything else,
they don't compare to like. People love to like get on Samsung or whatever.
Yeah.
But when you really think about it, they have other things that they're really good in.
A lot of other things.
People are like downgrading the applications of Samsung.
Yeah.
Okay, so what? Their phone's not the greatest.
Their phone is amazing.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So what? Their phone is not like. No, actually, you can't even say that.
You can't say their phone.
Apple and Samsung are like.
Apple is literally third in phone manufacturers worldwide. I think the top is Samsung, second is Huawei, third is
I forgot about Huawei.
Yeah,
they're super advanced too.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're Chinese company
and Japanese market.
So the government doesn't allow them here.
Yeah, I was wondering why I've never seen anybody with a Huawei.
Yeah, but Samsung. The thing about Samsung is that they're not a phone company. Like
people forget
they make fridges, stoves.
TVs, tablets,
washing machines, everything.
Yeah, they make everything.
The fact that they're at the top with phones just says a lot. Like, imagine if they dropped everything and focused on phone only. They'd probably be the best.
They're beating Apple.
Yeah, they are beating Apple.
They're beating Apple.
They're beating everybody
exponentially.
Yeah, everybody. Which is, I don't know. But Americans love to diminish anything.
Foreign.
Not even foreign, but anything that a wide group of people use. No. A small group of people use. So if 70% of America's using iPhone, they'll say everything else is horrible.
Yeah.
Which is horrible.
That's why I always hated the whole Android versus Apple. That's so stupid. Like, a phone is a phone.
It's a dumb conversation. Mm-hmm. And if you find yourself about to get into that, just stop talking to that person completely, because they don't know what they're talking about.
Because a person who owns an Apple device and is dead on having an Apple device aren't focused on the specs.
Yeah.
They're focused on the branding.
Yeah, and the accessibility.
Yeah. And I'll admit that Apple does have a really good camera.
Yeah.
For a long time, and probably still do or something like that.
Yeah, right now I think they have the best.
But like, Samsung has the best ultra-wide camera ever.
Yeah.
For phones.
Yeah, I mean, every phone has its specs.
They all have their advantages and
their perks.
Apple has Siri.
Yeah.
Samsung tried to copy that with Bixby.
Yeah.
That was probably the worst thing ever.
I think they should have just left Google Assistant.
Google Pixel.
The thing is, Siri is terrible. I think it's gonna get better with iOS 12. Wait, is it 12? 14?
iOS 14 or something.
I'm retarded. iOS 14. But Siri right now is probably one of the worst not text to speech, but voice assistants I've ever seen ever.
I think it's pretty helpful for me. I mean, I use simple commands.
Well, a lot of people. I mean, if you want to know what's a simple command that you got to take the time to ask Siri?
Like, hey Siri, play my music.
Well, yeah, anything can do that. But the thing is, if you ask Siri, if you ask Siri, just went up. If you ask Siri, anything like, who's the, I don't know, wealthiest man in the world?
It's just gonna bring up like documents, right?
Yeah, here's what I pulled up. What? But if you have Google Assistant, they'll literally tell you.
Speaking of Google Pixel phones.
Yeah.
Most underrated phone ever.
They are underrated, but the 4 is just not that good. The 3 was probably one of the best Google Pixels that's ever came out. But the 4 is
and their camera, they're unmatched when it comes to like night mode, which is really useful.
Yeah.
I kind of wish Apple was good at that.
That's
I'm looking at you. Who's the CEO of Apple? I'm still thinking of Steve Jobs, and he died in like 2007.
He's dead. Steve Jobs had anger issues. If anyone knows,
apparently he abandoned his daughter for the company.
He was one of his launchings. He was trying to use, I forgot what it was. He was trying to use it and it wasn't working. He just threw it. And he's like, oh, it's not working. See if one of the experts can get it to work. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, relax. But I see, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Steve. But I think he definitely had good vision for Apple. A better one than today.
I feel like if he was still alive, Apple would definitely be way better.
I don't think Apple would have an ecosystem if he was still alive.
What do you mean?
I feel like Apple would collaborate and try to come together with more brands. Because right now, Apple loves its community and will do anything to keep them.
I mean, but they're doing great.
Well, yeah, that's why they're not. FaceTime is just an Apple thing. iMessage, it's literally just a messaging app, is an Apple thing. There's a lot of things that are strictly Apple, like AirDrop and all these. It's strictly Apple, but they could easily just open it up.
But once you do that, then it's like, what makes Apple so special now?
Exactly. But that's why Apple isn't that special when you think about it, because they have all these simple apps, but they're amazing apps that
like iMessage games, goated.
Yeah. The thing is, they do it good, and they don't want to share.
I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
It's not broke, but if it's not broke, why not share it?
If it's not broke, keep it for yourself and make other people pay every year, and then intentionally slow down your phones if it's past the iPhone 8. And then, did you know you can actually get reimbursed $25 for the fact that they slowed down phones?
Oh, I didn't even know that.
It's like the 6 and the 7, I think, and below. But it's just 20. Now people have said that, just $25, but I paid $500, $600 for this.
That is true. The phones were very expensive when they came out.
Yeah, but you have to realize that technology dwindles.
Yeah, deteriorates over time
so fast. Like, my phone now is probably worth, I have the XR. The XR was probably like what? How much? Like 700?
I think it was 700.
Like 700. I got it for 600. Now it's probably worth, now that the mere fact that I use it is probably worth 500.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the 12 comes out, my phone will be like obsolete.
Yeah.
And I can finally get an 11.
Or the SE.
Man, well, see,
I think
actually the SE would be an upgrade from the XR.
The SE Plus is coming out soon after all this COVID. I know that.
Actually, I really...
It actually sounds like a goated phone. The SE Plus sounds perfect for anybody who's trying to buy an Apple.
I personally like the fact that it doesn't have a button.
I'm one of those guys. I don't care at all.
I mean, no, I'm not saying. I think it just looks aesthetically pleasing.
The SE looks nice though. The SE doesn't look like the 8, or it's almost a metal finish, a metal and glass finish. Because I think the sides have metal. It's sleek.
Yeah,
it's pretty nice.
I mean, if I were to pick a phone based on its beauty, probably be a Samsung.
Oh yeah,
for something.
Sure. Yeah,
because those phones, the back. Yeah. Oh my God,
they're more creative.
Yeah,
their style.
Imagine if iPhone had the edge.
Imagine if iPhone had what's it called? I don't know what it's called. I'm just call it the rainbow glass effect.
It was called
what it's called.
Infinite something.
Yeah, but that's just probably one of the sexiest glass finishes I've seen on any phone.
It's so beautiful.
Like the reflections and everything are just amazing.
Imagine if my case, even though it's clear, didn't get dirty on the inside.
Which makes no sense to me.
Yeah, because I have my phone is a Joker card at the back. and then I have my clear case with my busted screen protector.
I don't know why I have a picture of Steve Jobs at the back of my phone.
You love him, bro.
Pretty big coincidence. I don't love him. What? Just kidding.
You dream about him at night.
Yeah.
I record you.
Yeah. But yeah, Apple. I don't even know what I was about to say. back to the technology and future. I guess that'll be the main topic for this episode.
What do you feel like the first big thing, like the first I don't know how to like say it,
like the piece of technology that
will really prepare us into the future.
Yeah. There's a lot of things. Like you could even say the light bulb. Propelled. It really did. It was the first piece of technology. But I think the phone.
The phone?
The phone. I don't know what the first phone was, but the phone was definitely the best. But I don't want to go too far back.
No, I'm talking. Okay, how about recently? Like 2020 to 2030.
Mm-hmm.
It's the biggest boom in technology since 2002. What do you think? I'm just saying, just our numbers.
I'm gonna say the Tesla.
The Tesla? I was thinking Tesla. I feel like the automotive industry.
Yeah, it's probably one of the most. It's the biggest. Not biggest, but it's one of the biggest. There's cars. Cars are never gonna go away.
So it's such a bare necessity to have transportation.
Yeah.
That if you can make transportation way more efficient, it just propels everything else. And then things like, second is like communication.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe like what?
I'd say food.
Food?
Food. Like
food production. Because like I heard, I'm not sure if this statistic is accurate or not, but I heard like we waste like 30% of food or something.
We waste a lot of food. But if someone could figure out, maybe it could be us. If someone could figure out how to stop all the excess waste of food in America, that would be amazing.
It's the thing is like, okay, let's say I run a donut shop, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And it's from, like, let's say I own a Krispy Kreme.
Mm-hmm.
It opens at 5, ends at, 7 or something.
Uh-huh.
I have 100 extra donuts. It's not like I'm going out and feeding the homeless. I have to throw them out.
Yeah.
And that's waste. That's a lot of wasted food.
If they're not, if they haven't gone bad, I think there's something you can do with the food. Literally, someone could set up a service that collects excess food from food industries, just gives them to people who don't have them.
No, people do that. I want to do that. Keep it for myself.
I think that's a smart way of a lot of food industries to just distribute any waste that they have.
Thing is, it's a wholesome idea, but people are gonna think profit.
Mm-hmm.
How are you gonna profit off of that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a certain business to sign up for this program to get their extra food?
The thing is, it costs nothing to throw it away, so it'll cost nothing to give it away. That's the problem.
I'm not talking about just on the food side. I'm talking about like labor costs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not like, if it's volunteer run, it's very limited. Unless you have because it takes money to make money.
Yeah.
Even if you want to be super wholesome, like, come on.
Yeah, that is a good. The thing is, I figured out what entrepreneurship really is, and I figured out what business really is. It's you make a product or service that people who need it would pay for it. That's what a business is. And we're spewing all these ideas, but I think what makes an entrepreneur is they actually go out and do these. So we could literally try to figure out a way to set up a service that isn't losing money by doing it,
yeah,
and actually helping the world and society. I feel like we could do that.
By the way, we are copywriting this idea as we speak.
Yep.
None of you guys are allowed to take
signing the papers right now.
If you want to be a part of this, simply just text me your social security number. Call this number at 817-320-1111. Again, call 817-320-1111.
Or call 800-588-2300 Empire today. But yeah, I think that's a perfect idea. It definitely doesn't exist, because
if it does, it's very niche.
Yeah, but I feel like I'll not change, but that would better pollution and homelessness.
Well, not homelessness.
Oh, less fortunate.
But it'd be contributing to starvation.
Yeah, the thing is, it sounds like a big industry though. It sounds like an industry that is tied to almost every mass food production company. Yeah, because
food is like up there, dude.
Yeah,
like
food is
when you look at the brands, it's really Tyson, the meat company, that owns every brand.
Yeah,
and it's like, that's crazy, because it's not like, it's like unless you're eating it organically, you're probably eating meat from the same company.
Yeah,
it's really,
because they just franchise their company,
buying businesses, making new ones.
Yeah,
all for the same thing. That's why food is so big.
Yeah, but back to what technology has changed. I say Tesla because it's finally someone who has seen a problem that's going to propel us in a bad way in the future if we don't stop it now, and that's the overusage of coal and emission of gas.
Yeah, I feel like he was able to not only see that problem, and work on it, because he's already successful.
Yeah,
but what makes him what makes Tesla so successful is their speed of which they do things. Like, I'm pretty sure they already broke ground in Texas, right?
Yeah, they're about to build
the warehouse. They already broke ground and already constructing.
Yeah,
by next year,
amazing.
By next year, they're up and running.
Can't wait.
Yes, bro. I'm about to get myself a Tesla. I'll be a part of.
I'm pretty sure that also decreases. Well, for us, decreases the shipping time.
Yeah, not the price though.
Yeah,
unless
I don't know.
David Dobrik, if you're out there, I already have my license. I have everything. Please send one to me. I'll give you my address. Just DM me. Oh, Mr. Beast, if you're out there too. If you don't want to give me the Tesla straight, that's fine. I'll accept the 100K.
You know what's funny? I thought about it. I'm like, I want to win 10 grand from Mr. Beast. The thing is, you know how hard it is to put that much money in your bank account, because
there's a limit, right?
No, it's not. Not there's a limit. Is it a bank official? I don't know what they're called, but I'm gonna call them bank officials. Those people, they ask you where you got the money, and
to see if it's legit.
And they have the right to decide if that's a legit way you got the money or you just stole it, because
that's why laundering money comes in.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine walking in with 10 grand and be like, can I put this in my account? Yeah, they're not gonna let you.
If your bank knows you have a history of being late on your payments, so living paycheck to paycheck, and now suddenly you have 10 grand in hand,
and also riding around with that much money is
horribly dangerous.
Because when you have physical money, there's almost no legitimate way to explain why you have all that cash. Even if, I don't know, because I heard a lot of gamblers get their money taken because they're trying to, when they're going home, they have to cross a tailgate or whatever, and if people search their cars, they're like, why you have all this money? And they're like, oh, I'm a gambler. They're like, nah, bull. And then they take it. It's like, gang, that's horrible. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know what people really do with all that money.
Okay, so apparently the way Mr. Beast, because somebody tried to expose him for handing out fake money. Apparently Mr. Beast gives out fake money on purpose, for the video.
Oh yeah, probably yeah.
He gives it, but because he knows it's dangerous.
He runs a business.
Yeah, he knows it's dangerous to walk out a store with 10K in your hand.
Probably his fake money, and
he gives his fake money. Then off camera, he gives him a check.
Yeah, makes more sense because I can't imagine someone trying to put 10 grand in there. Banks hate that too because thieves and robbers.
You gotta count that stuff too.
Thieves and robbers who are casing places. If they see that, people actually walking here with that much money, bet it's horrible for the bank. Horrible.
Yeah.
So,
unless you're me, I could rob any bank any day.
Yeah.
FBI, if you're watching, I'm coming out to you first.
Kidding. Jokes.
Ha.
Please tell me you're joking. Anyways, back to technology. Besides Tesla, actually no. Let's branch off. So Tesla is obviously changing the coal, if anything, like the emission of energy. So what's next? What do you think has a huge problem and it's just hurting the environment that should be changed and made efficient?
Oh man, see, I would say I feel like there needs to be more competition between the transportation of packaging and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like Amazon. I feel like if Amazon had more competition, things would be running more efficient.
I feel like transportation in general is the next step.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about it. Imagine if we have underground roads, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there should be designated underground roads for packaging and shipping anything from trucks to cars. I feel like that's definitely
like
possible.
There would be like one for meant for like business. It's super like straight and express.
Yeah.
Then have something more commercial for cars.
Yeah.
And it's not like people are just gonna all suddenly go subterranean.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think there should be like a tailgate on it, but I think there should be a good amount of it, and it's accessible for everybody.
Yeah,
it's just an underground tunnel.
I feel like it shouldn't be super something super like interwoven, interconnected. Yeah. Like it has to be like super direct, super straight, no stops.
Yeah,
kind of like a highway, but like if I wanted to go from here to if I want to go from Dallas to Austin or something.
It's basically
I could do that.
A highway, but underground. A low way.
You just go straight.
Yeah, because highways don't do too much curving. If they curve, it's just a huge.
Yeah, I feel like we should have the same road laws as Germany, where there's no limit on how fast you can go.
Yeah, there shouldn't be any intersections either. In underground.
You just zoom in at 110.
Yeah, actually, Elon, I think they're gonna work on that.
Driving at 100.
No, like super fast. I'm gonna just call it instant transportation tunnels. I think,
just drive as fast as you can, by yourself.
Yeah, I think I don't know if he said it's only for Teslas or whatever, but
for self-driving, I feel like you put a preset destination. I feel like this has to be when all cars are autonomous.
He said the fastest way to propel anything is like electromagnetic, because it's like I don't even know how fast it would go, but it's super fast. Sounds cool.
Yeah. I don't know how that would work though, because everything has to be autonomous before you could just have people flying down the street at 130.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Everything doesn't have to be, but
a good majority has to.
You'd have to be in the right place where there's a majority first.
Yeah.
And then start branching it out once other places reach that same level of.
Speaking of which, how about population density in some places? Because let's say
like New York,
places like New York, California.
Yeah.
Just general cities. I feel like I don't know, because
I feel like implementation of underground roads would help that.
I mean, they already have subways and stuff though.
Yeah, subways isn't enough though. Subways are even crowded sometimes. So I feel like if you have the thing about underground roads, it's just another layer of roads, which decreases the amount that would be on the top layer, and now it's to the bottom layer. So it's just more space, and it's more convenient. I don't think it's a problem at all. It's not hard. Digging underground is one of pipes are hard thing to judge.
It makes it harder when there's already infrastructure there.
And then we're on Earth, literally a ball of magma.
I mean,
That's if you go like.
It's not like we're like. There's gonna be like some 2-inch concrete.
Yeah.
It'd probably be what, like the thickness of the thing. Maybe like 30.
I have no idea. I don't know I'm not an engineer, so.
I am. I've actually built every single building ever.
Oh yeah,
so
you're right.
Breed different.
But yeah, for like places like New York and stuff, that's where I feel like it would thrive the most, because it would eliminate all the overpopulation. Well, New York, not so much, because New York is just small in general, and a lot of people walk because it's convenient and close.
Yeah.
So cars is one of the things you don't need in New York. I guess.
I think
that's why they have a subway system.
They have the subway system, but it's. I mean, it's crowded. The sidewalk is crowded.
Yeah.
There's traffic from when you woke up at 5 a.m. in the morning to 5 p.m. in the afternoon.
Always crowded.
Now, if people move to like the middle of America, like Arkansas, Wyoming, places that don't exist.
Yeah.
if people went to places like those,
Vermont.
Vermont. I haven't heard that since
Imagine,
5th grade, bro.
Imagine being like, oh yeah, I was born in Vermont. What do they have in Vermont when you really think about it?
Bears.
I feel like they don't even have a McDonald's in
There's
Vermont.
What other places probably don't exist?
I was about to say North Dakota, but nah, it's kind
of people are from there.
Maine,
yeah.
Maine.
I was gonna say Rhode Island, but what's his name? Peter Griffin's from there. Quahog, Rhode Island.
I have no idea.
Nebraska, Montana, Arizona, Arkansas, Colorado, Connecticut, Nebraska Furniture Market. That just means it exists.
That just means it exists.
The whole Midwest, though.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, there's nothing there. And that whole tornado alley or whatever. Yeah, nothing. Man,
that's the reason why they have you build enough infrastructure to where tornadoes just can't fit.
Yeah. I feel like you could prevent tornadoes easily.
No, yeah.
Just
some kind of weather.
Yeah, weather disruptor.
Yeah, and not even that. You literally changing geography.
Yeah.
Like terraforming.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
I've done it before.
Yeah, because you're an engineer. We know.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wish we could make fun of David about now, but...
Yeah, but we can't. Guys, if you have a friend that you make fun of all the time...
Drop it in the comments down below.
Yeah, and I'd say lay off. Schedule your appointments for making fun of them.
Yeah, make sure they know.
Make sure, yeah, definitely.
In fact, if you have a friend that you make fun of, drop down their name in the little rate it 5 stars on Apple Music or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Drop their name, address, and stuff like that, and then tell us how bad they felt when you made fun of them.
Yeah. And
then tell us how good you felt.
Give us a 1 to 10 rating.
Yeah, give us a 1 to 10 rating. 10 being like a haha, and then 1 being like, dude, that wasn't even funny. You're just bullying him now.
Yeah.
Speaking of bullying, it needs to come back.
Oh, explain.
Why? Why bullying should come back?
Why bullying should come back?
There's too many weird people now. People are too expressive. People are just finding different ways to express themselves. Come on, let's be honest. Band kids are getting too loud.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it when they were suppressed by the the jockeys of high school, the jocks, wearing their jock straps and footballs and playing soccer and making tennis rackets and stuff like that,
Yeah.
And if in the high school hierarchy, it's probably me and Kenneth, everyone else, athletes, then band kids, and then theater kids.
Yeah.
Theater kids, because they act like they're the main character, but you've never been more of a side than my French fries with my chicken, bro.
Something that the thing is, I don't like being that person who just gets oversensitive and angry about everything they see. But right now, I don't like how people are going out and having parties.
It's inconsiderate.
Like, yeah, it's what are you doing? Like, the thing is, and it's a lot of young people. You may be like, oh yeah, if we get it, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you get it. It matters if who you spread it to.
Yeah,
because that's the main problem of this.
People need to understand that COVID and just viruses in general don't stay with you. The whole point is to spread.
Yeah, I don't know why America's the only freaking continent and country that thinks about themselves way too much.
Individualism is so high in America.
So
it's crazy.
We could have easily been like on the brink of normal society again, almost.
We could have gone to school again. We could have went to literally COVID has caused the worst job losses since the Great Depression.
Mm-hmm.
40 million Americans, and maybe even more now, have lost their jobs. Yet nobody seems to care anymore.
Yeah.
People who are unemployed got their unemployment checks.
Uh-huh.
Some people are getting paid more on unemployment than they were at their actual jobs.
Yeah.
It's been about 5 months,
mm-hmm.
and then there's only been one stimulus check.
Yeah.
Like, people were worried about the crashing economy, but the economy is literally getting worse.
Yeah, the economy can always bounce back.
Yeah,
always.
Let it take that hit, and then you can literally rebuild back.
Yeah, it's not like America would fall. It's not possible.
Yeah. America falling.
Imagine
that.
A lot of people are like, does the military get paid too much? I feel like not, because I saw someone say take away like 70-80% of all the funding that goes to the military and put that in, healthcare, school, funding, whatever. And people, I think I stand with the people saying that leaves America vulnerable. People are like, who's attacking us? That no one's attacking us because we have one of the strongest military in the world. The thing is, if we cut down the military funding, we would be the most. Literally, I feel like China or Russia would buy us. They would definitely raid this place, and we would have no money or anything to defend. That's the problem. I don't know if people understand that. The thing is, I don't think you should talk about something unless you really know everything about that industry. Because the military, I think I have a lot of respect for the military. Because
people often say, why does the military need so much funding?
Yeah.
And then other people are so quick to say, well, they don't fight for your rights or whatever, which is technically true, because
I'd say they're fighting more for our safety than our rights, right? Or
they're fighting more for like the possibility of danger.
Yeah.
Because America's like the police of the world, basically.
Yeah. Basically.
I mean, 60 bases all around the world.
Yeah.
Even more than that. Policing places of war. I mean, of course, people are going to commit war crimes. That's just the thing that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Which actually brings me to this. Did you know, like, how many people are war criminals?
No, I did not.
Like, I didn't realize how many things are considered war crimes.
Like what?
Even something as small as tear gas.
Oh.
Tear gas, since it's a biological thing, considered war crime.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but it's weird because, like, during the protest, police had no problem using it on their own citizens.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So I was like, how's it a war crime?
That is, wow. Really? Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. There's other things, too. I think something like messing with dead bodies and stuff, like not respecting the dead, that's also a war crime.
Yeah, I see that. I see why.
Yeah, I think somewhere, I forgot where, somewhere in the Middle East, like 4 Marines like peed on some dead guy's body after they killed him.
Oh my god!
And someone recorded it.
It's kind of messed up because
that is messed up.
Because in the military, you're not fighting the person, you're fighting, you're fighting because of the reason you're fighting. You don't know anything about the person you're fighting, so there's no point of disrespect.
Yeah,
because that person probably had a family. I don't know.
They're at their point. They're just trying to defend their country.
Yeah,
or whatever.
They're just doing their job.
Like the whole Vietnam War, the war in Vietnam. Was it that one where like we lost even though we're so much bigger?
I don't think we lost. No, we didn't. I don't think we lost the Vietnam War. It was a war that America had no business entering. Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's why so many people had there was so much hate from it.
Yeah, so much hate.
It was like, why are we spending such unnecessary time and money and energy on something we had no business on?
No business.
Like, America just should really stay in the business.
Yep.
And it's not like Vietnam is like, whether Vietnam had like a civil war. I think it was like a civil war or something.
Yeah.
Vietnam having their civil war, it's natural. All countries have their civil wars. Like, they're going to have one. Vietnam having the civil war doesn't affect America in any way.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, we probably help Vietnam by sending things there. Not sending things. It's not like they need help necessarily. But sending things such as trading. I mean, yeah. But I don't know. I'm not a politician.
I think that should be our last topic. Politician. I can't wait till the day where politicians are finally modernized. Because
What are you gonna say?
Because right now they don't understand a lot of things about the 21st century. Like they take the internet way too seriously.
Yeah.
They don't understand technology. They don't understand science. There's a lot of things they don't understand, and that's why Elon isn't growing as fast as he is, because they don't understand it, and they're not funding or letting him. They're not listening to everything he's saying is wrong. That's gonna be bad. Like,
I have a question.
Cool.
Do you think there should be an age cap on who can be in Congress and presidency?
Age cap.
Because Trump is 70 years old. And people in Congress are like average, like 65. Like, they're old.
I think I don't know, because if the people want that person because they believe they can help the country, then by all means, let them run. But I'd say if there were to be an age cap, I'd say 80.
80?
Yeah, we don't. 80-year-old president sounds like he would have some health issues along the way. And
I would say like 60, dude.
60?
65.
Really? That's actually pretty young.
Yeah, but okay, because that leaves a gap of. I think you can't like run for president till you're 35.
Yeah. That's pretty young. I think it's pretty young.
That is, yeah.
Because there's a lot of
7. I would say maybe 70.
Yeah, I think
should
80,
be the cap.
80, 75 or 80.
I say 70 for me.
Because at that point, you're just an elderly and...
Man, you're elderly the minute you hit 30.
Nah, you're young. That's your peak 30. That's what I think.
Peak at 30?
Yeah, I've always thought 30 was old, but no. I'm seeing everyone who's 30, and they're just looking better than ever.
Yeah, when you think about it, it's like the first 18 years of life, get that education. Then once you're in college, you should finish college round. It only takes 4 years to complete basic college.
Mm-hmm.
So you leave when you're 22, right?
Yeah, about if you started.
I'm saying like
mm-hmm.
the minute you turn 18, you go to college.
Yeah.
The minute you graduate college, you're 22. During that 8-year period, you should be building your business, your brand, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
At 30, your brand should be very established, and you're only building up from there.
Yeah. 30 is just a perfect age.
30 is like...
I feel like Drake really... He didn't hit his peak, but at 30, he was...
Drake definitely hasn't dwindled in production.
Yeah. Right now, he's doing the UK grime and stuff.
Yeah, I think Drake is the greatest rapper alive.
Yeah, at least he's increasing his spectrum of rap.
He's always had a very... wide discography.
Yeah.
Comparable to like Beyonce.
Yeah. But the thing is, a lot of people say people like, oh, stop disrespecting Beyonce, bro. She's done all this. The thing is, I don't know one person who disrespects or discredits Beyonce.
Yeah.
Like she knows, everyone knows her place in the in the music industry. She's literally at the top.
She's literally like the queen of performance and entertainment and whatever.
Like, I feel like Beyonce is almost on this, almost, I wouldn't say almost, but like is very close to being as much of an influence as Michael Jackson was in America. Because a lot of people, obviously,
you put Michael Jackson in his prime right now, and we'd be bumping his music.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, Michael Jackson, what made him so impressive is not only the fact that he had... it's the fact that he has such a big fan base without the use of social media.
Exactly. And it was at a time where segregation is, I wouldn't say it's dying down, but is not a thing anymore. But there's still a lot of racism. Yeah. So the fact that he could get an audience,
him being so a minority,
big, exactly,
and him still being known as one of the greatest people, if not the greatest artist of all time. Yeah, simply just because of his performances.
He was just good at
astronomical. Yeah, he knew how to sing, dance. He'd probably even dabble in rap if he really could. Yeah. No, he couldn't.
Did he rap? I don't know.
No. He probably like sung fast.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like he'd just be way bigger if he was alive now.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what kind of people he'd collab with. He'd definitely
be like, do a song with Chris Brown.
Chris Brown,
definitely.
Beyonce, Rihanna.
Oh my! The music would be immaculate.
He'd probably like dabble in like Ed Sheeran.
Probably, yeah. I think he'd just work with anyone. Well, I can say that, but a lot of people haven't worked with everybody. So
Whitney Houston, Alicia Keys.
Yeah,
he'd be in like that R&B stuff, and he wanna be going like. I say low class, but I'm like he wouldn't go for somebody like. I guess 21 Savage or
no.
There's still don't get me wrong, there's still A-list celebrities, but he wouldn't go for like rappers, I don't think. They just don't fit.
It actually brings up something I saw and I read about. I saw a video about is like rappers that who don't have a fan base. For example, Lil Pump and Smoke Perp. And a lot of these rappers that did things in the past that got them big, but are now seeing that, oh, wow, people only liked me because I did this and that. And
no, I feel like Smoke Perp?
Yeah, and Lil Pump.
I thought you said Pop Smoke.
Oh, no. Smoke Perp and like Lil Pump, people like that who I don't know, they put on a show and people rode the ride and now they're getting off. That's why he only sold 5K because he doesn't have a fan base. Yeah. Plus, he's basically like Lil Pump's sidekick when they first blew up.
Especially with Lil Pump.
Yeah.
Lil Pump doesn't even drop music anymore.
Yeah.
He dropped Gucci Gang, Harvard Dropout or something like that, and then dipped.
Yeah.
And never saw him again.
And like J. Cole talked about it, like people. I forgot the bar. I'm not even gonna try to remember it, but it was just like you did things in the past that got you known, and now money's low. And the viewership is low. Now you're going back to those things that got you up, and it's not working. Stuff like that.
I mean, Lil Pump was busting when he was up there, because his music was nice and repetitive. You didn't have to learn the lyrics. Then after a while, it got repetitive, and you didn't want to listen to the lyrics.
It's like, how do you listen to music like that? That's like a good party song, but it's not a long-term song that you can be like, oh yeah, I remember this banger.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna bump to Gucci Gang for the 5th time.
Yeah, it's a song you're gonna get tired of. Like, bro, turn that off.
Yeah, when you don't have to, when there's no like substance to your music.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, that was a bar right there. He just said, "Tickle my pickle, and I'll give you a nick." Oh my god. Like even like materialistic rappers like Lil Uzi, you still gotta think twice. Like, oh my god, he said, "I'll suck your dick like a tentacle, call it sushi." Oh, I just made off the top of my Domer. Anyways, I'll write that down. Anyway, that still gets you to think twice.
Yeah.
Or something more lyrical like J. Cole.
Yeah.
Like, I fucked her when I was 5, but she thought I was 20. Oh my god.
Wow. Genius.
Also,
break that down.
Man, I might as well become a rapper. Call me Lil.
Lil Domer. Lil Domer. Yep. Everything he's just a freestyle rapper.
Yeah. I have one bar for one song.
Yeah.
But then I go somewhere else.
Last thing is, I think this is something I wish I could tell people this always. It's don't chase materialistic things. That's not what you should be chasing. Like, you can buy them once you've done, once you grind it and you think they deserve it. But once you chase it and you buy it, if that was your drive, you already lost. If that was your drive, once you get it, you'll have no drive, and you'll literally, it's just temporary happiness.
Yeah. If my goal is to be the greatest artist alive, on my way, I'm gonna have a little milestone saying like, okay, in order to be the greatest artist alive, I'm going to hit 10 million plays on this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to have a song where only people with Lamborghinis can be on there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have a Lamborghini too. I reached that milestone. Now I want 100 million, 1 billion.
Yeah, so like
something like that.
You're always constantly growing and always trying to make yourself better.
Yeah. If your lifelong goal doesn't take lifelong, like that's not something you should do.
I think a lot of people's goals should be things that aren't man-made.
Yeah.
Like, your goal should be happiness, freedom, I don't know, the ability to have a family. Like, that stuff, that's a goal.
Yeah, people, like, let's say you've been poor your whole life. Your family's poor.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to say something like, I'll be the richest person ever known in history.
Yeah.
You could just say, I'm going to get out of the slums. I'm going to do this and that. I'm going to live averagely, above average, to where I don't have to eat the crumbs off of somebody else's plate.
Mm. Actually, yeah, I saw a show, and it was a business. It was about, like, let me just give you a quick synopsis. It was it's not an English show, but it's a guy, his dad works for this company, and the company's son goes to that guy's school and is a bully. So the guy did is like stop him, and then he punched him. Then the CEO of the company told him to apologize, get on his knees and apologize. He said no, and then fired his dad that works at the company, and he's his dad, the son of the CEO, kills his dad in a hit and run, hits him with his car, and then the dead dad's son the dead dad's son finds that out that the CEO's son killed his dad, and like finds him and beats the crap out of him, and then he goes to prison, right? All right, so that's the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy's in prison, and he finds the book of the CEO of how he like built his wealth and built his business. It's a food business. It's a pub.
Like a chain, like a restaurant chain.
Yeah. And he reads that book, and he memorized every word of the book in prison. And when he gets out, his goal is to destroy his company by building his own. It's like to buy his company from him. And one of the things, that was his goal, which is I think that's a pretty good goal. No, it's not. Today, that shouldn't be goal. But it was his driving that, and
his drive was beating the other person. No,
his goal was to become the best pub in that country.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if he did.
I feel like his goal is very, like, if he had better intentions behind it, I can understand that.
Yeah.
But the fact that his whole thing was
revenge,
yeah.
It started with revenge, and until he knew he had a gift and knew like, oh, this is gonna be big. It then turned into like, oh yeah, I want to be the best, whatever. But what my point is that CEO who killed his dad, He was poor. He was super poor as a kid, and he had to beg people for food. And the reason he's rich now is because he's like, I built this company so my children wouldn't have to beg for food anymore. And that's an amazing goal.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, but he's evil. So and his company was bought from him by the kid whose dad died, which is kind of funny. And he changed the name of it. So it was an amazing show. If you guys want to know what it's called,
nobody wants to know what it's called.
Okay, it's called Itaewon Class.
Anyways,
but yeah,
should we end the podcast here?
Yeah, why not? So
it's been Cody
and Noel,
and we're signing off the Tiny Meat Gang.
Yep.
Podcast.
We love you all.
Thank you, James and Kenneth,
for coming on. Hopefully we can have you on again. Yeah, hopefully we can come back and talk about things with you guys. Thank you.
Goodbye.
We love you.
Love you more.